Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Out, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the USF Bulls offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's showing the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Mooney. Got a man, it's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes a grab for a big play. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
2nd down coming up. Close to the marker, it's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Takes a handoff. It's Blade. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Going for 6. Touchdown Bulls! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Temple Owls offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Rodgers. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to scramble. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Mooney. And they're not on the same page there. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Young. Oh, he's got some space. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Grab behind the line. It's Irvin. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Nice move to keep running. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Offense working from the pistol.
Make some noise. It's 3rd down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Gain of 6. 1st and goal, 10.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Napier. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Plucks it out of the air. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down, because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia State.
Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Bunch formation for these receivers. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. The hand to the running back. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Spin. Still running. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The give to the tailback. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. He got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Mooney. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
they'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. The give on the option. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Temple lining up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Going right to work up top. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Mooney. Got it in the middle, it's Isaac. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll go with a direct snap. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Mason.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. Dead center perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. South Alabama was able to finish off a close one inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now. And man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll immediately call timeout.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Scanning the field, it's Mooney. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's got the first down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Temple, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice move to pick up yardage. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Napier. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage, and if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Lots of running room. Touchdown, South Florida. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
28, Temple, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Snagged in the middle. It's Napier. And they're able to get him on the ground.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Throwing right. It's caught. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Temple lines up quickly. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Powers through the defender. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Now the play fake. grabbed in the middle. It's Seagal. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They kick it away on 4th down. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. He's in open space downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Using his legs, it's Young. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
At the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, Temple.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's Mooney. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
The Bulls will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try to pop the draw. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin. Touchdown, Owls! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Power ahead. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Isaac. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the fullback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Rodgers. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Napier. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Owls have their offense in high gear. They'll go back to the ground. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the Sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking to pass. It's Mooney. Right down the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch down the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still